Hi everybody, I'm Cassandra from Craft to Believe After, and welcome to another video. Now friends, this week, although I've been crocheting, it feels like non-stop. I don't actually have a lot of things to show you. A few things are for projects coming up. It's for crochet alongs that I'm taking part in from other channels. So you will see those projects very, very soon. But let me get into the projects that I can show you that I've been busy with this week. As always, and as has been my motto this entire year, I'm really only doing things that gives me joy. And this year, I must say, has been the year of the crochet along for me. Not only my own, but everyone else, it feels like, who's had some sort of a crochet along. I've loved jumping in, jumping on, taking part. This whole year has been about community, and I think a lot of you, it feels like, has been on this same journey as me. I love seeing, you know, all of the same people in the various videos from various different YouTubers, you know, all of us getting involved and supporting, taking part. I love it. This year has been the most fantastic year of just that community feeling. So the first thing I want to show you, as most videos these days, is a year of granny squares cowl project that I'm taking part. It is hosted by my friend Jenny over at In My Spare Time Crochet. I know a lot of people have joined in on this cowl. It's been so much fun. I love watching Jenny's video every Thursday. She has like this little slideshow of everyone taking part. I love seeing everyone's projects being posted on Instagram. I'm very bad with Instagram posts, to be honest. I'm actually quite bad with social media in general, but I do like seeing what everyone else gets up to. So my first project is from, and I'll pop a picture of the Year of Granny Squares book on the screen. I work from a Kindle version, and many people have got the physical book. I just didn't want to wait to get it to join the cowl, so I bought the online or the Kindle version. I've loved working from it. Works perfectly fine. And this was the square for the past week. So we're actually on to the next square already. I think this is square number, is it 11 already? Something like flower fields or something fields. I can never remember what the name of the square is. I would have popped it down, or I'll pop it down on the screen below. And I'll put a link to the book from Amazon as well down in the description. I normally don't link it, but I will link it this week. It's really been a really nice book to work from. And as I say, I've just been enjoying the community, being part of the community of this cowl. So this has been mine. I'm working with Rainbow Cotton 84, which is a fingering weight yarn, a yarn weight 1, and a 2.5mm hook, because I want my squares to be slightly smaller. I'm not planning to make a big project with it like a blanket. I do have some smaller projects in mind. So when I finally get enough squares saved up, I will start those projects and I will share it with you. I think it would be rather fun. It's some home decor items, something different from my usual style, but I wanted to incorporate a bit more home items with my crochet. This one, I can't say it's been my favorite. I honestly, when I started it, the first few rows, because it's worked again back and forth in rows, and then you just do a border in the round. I don't like those type of squares. This one specifically, I'm not a fan of puff stitches, bobble stitches, popcorn stitches. I don't like them at all. So this one, a few rows in, I was almost at a point where I'm thinking maybe I should just cut my losses and move on. I don't know what happened, but I continued. You guys, I continued. It wasn't that bad in the end. To be honest, it wasn't a terribly difficult square. It was just not my favorite out of the squares we've done so far. But I can tick it off the list. Done and dusted. it's part of the collection. And now I'll move on to the next one, which I think again luckily is a square that's being done in the round, so I'm looking forward to that one. Hopefully I can finish it before Thursday's video, and then I'll send a photo of this one and the next one to Jenny to show on her little slideshow on Thursday. Now, talking of my friend Jenny, I was watching her video this morning and she was talking about catching up on the world tour projects. Now, for many of you, many of you know about the world tour that we are working from the Whimsical Stitches book. 2 of the books are being passed around the world, and as the projects gets chosen by whoever receives the book, the rest of us makes the projects with them. I put all the projects, you guys send me photos, I put it in a journal. I'll link the journal below in the description box so that you can go and have a look at the fantastic projects that's been submitted so far. So I think we've now crossed the 400 photo mark. I've received a few photos during the week. I've now put them into the journal. Hopefully by this evening I'll upload the world to a journal so that you can have a look at the updated one so far. Oh, you guys, I love seeing the projects. Now, back to what my friend Jenny said. She mentioned that one of the projects she's not looking forward to making is the bunny. And it was so funny because at that exact moment when she was saying it, I was working on the bunny. And I will tell you why. Now, I've made the bunny before. So my bunny project is already in the journal. And it's this cute little one. And I actually thought I will tell Jenny on this video that the bunny is so much fun to make. It's super quick. And the reason I enjoyed making the bunny this morning is because of that mini little non-cal in between. You guys, I'm telling you, cals, the only cal that I should be taking part in from now, or the only cal that I'll be hosting from now on, is going to be non-cals, because the non-cals turns out to be so much fun. It feels as if the pressure is off. And you guys again have jumped onto the non-cal, which I will talk about now actually, because my project, the bunny that I've been working on, is part of the non-cal, the mini in-between non-cal that I'm doing. It's part of the world tour, where I just said for the next month and a half, if you make any projects from the world tour book, make it according to a holiday theme. So either Halloween or Thanksgiving or Christmas, or you can do winter or summer for this. You know, I know a lot of our friends in the Southern Hemisphere is going into summer. So you can do summer theme, spring theme, winter, autumn, or the 3 holidays, the main holidays that's coming up now, which is Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. So I knew, and I mentioned it in my last video, that I was going to make a gingerbread bunny. And after seeing my friend Mary Rose, she sent me a photo of her Christmas bunny, and I was just so inspired. I knew I was going to make this bunny before I film this video, because I had to show it to you. And this is it. So this is the bunny from the Whimsical Stitches book. I used a rainbow cotton 8/6, which is a sport weight cotton, so a yarn weight 2 with a 2.5mm hook. So it turns, you know, it turns out really, really small and cute. I love this size. I think it's such a cute size, especially for a small child. Now this one, as you can see, I don't know if it's clear or not. To me, it's very clear that is the gingerbread bunny, but I tried as best I could to put some gingerbread touches. So the little icing, I gave him some little gumdrop buttons, obviously in red and green, gave him some icing on his head with some red and green sprinkles. He's got his little tail, and I loved working this bunny up. So Jenny, do not stress about this bunny pattern. It is super quick. Now I know a lot of people make him in a thicker yarn, so obviously it might take a little bit longer. And what I did with this bunny, so although in the pattern the legs and the body is worked as one piece, then the head is a separate piece, but I did not do the head separately. So where you end your body, I just continued making the head as part of the body. So that cut down on some sewing there. And then the ears and the arms and the tail. It's so, it's not a massive project, goes very, very quickly. I actually did it this morning. Today, as I'm filming this, is Sunday the 20th, I think, of October. So I started this bunny this morning. It's now around about 2 o'clock, maybe just after 2. And so this bunny did not take me at all. And I did the extra icing still and the extra little buttons. So this one, such a cute project. I actually loved it more than the first bunny, which was even quicker because there was no embellishments on the first one. But I love this festive themed bunny. So I'm looking forward to doing 1 or 2 more of the projects in a festive theme. Please, when you look at the journal, you will see in between some, definitely Halloween has been a major component so far. A very cute Halloween project so far. We've got some Christmas projects in there now as well. So keep on sending me your holiday inspired projects from the Whimsical Stitches book. As you know, I am running a teeny tiny little giveaway with it. If you don't have the book and you still want to take part in the holiday mini in-between non-cal, you can use the free Chubby Bunny pattern from Lauren Espy. On her website, she has this very cute chubby bunny. There's various holiday themes that you can make the bunny into, or you can just use the plain Chubby Bunny pattern and put on your own holiday spin. So one of the 3 major holidays up until the end of the year, which is basically Halloween, Thanksgiving and Christmas, or you can do it according to a specific season. So send me your photos. We're running this little in-between mini non-cal up until the end of November. So loads of time. We've just recently, I think I made the announcement 2 days ago. So our UK recipient who currently has the book, she announced her project choice, which is the cactus. And someone did tell me how to pronounce it. I think it's pronounced saguaro cactus. So I called it the saguaro. It is something like saguaro cactus. But the cactus is our current project from the international book. From the UK book, well, the book is currently in the UK. I think we've got 1 more person receiving the book in the UK, and then it's heading off to Canada. But the current project is the cactus. Our most recent project from the US book has been the pie. But you're more than welcome to. I think we've done now the majority. There's only 4 projects that's not been selected at all. So you can choose almost anything from the book at this point. Make it into a festive theme and you will be automatically entered into my teeny tiny little giveaway. You guys, I love when you guys join in. It's so much fun. I can just, if I'm just mention the word cal, no matter what the sort of the theme behind it is, you guys are always there to support. You jump in, you jump on, and I love it. Thank you so much. It's been a lot of fun. It's still a lot of fun. I'm enjoying this whole process so much. But there you have it, my Christmas little bunny. The last thing I wanted to share with you, and this again comes from a video that I watched this week from Helen over at Mousy Makes Pod. She had this whole video about being thankful, and she made these lovely pebbles that she painted pebbles with some like motivational words on it, almost motivational sentences, and she placed it all around her area for, I don't know, for people to take, or just, you know, to have around like the various paths in her area. And I really liked the idea of these random, and I mean, we know about random acts of kindness. Many of us get involved in it anyway. But after seeing Helen's podcast this week, I just felt really inspired to sort of make a few small things again that I can have on hand to just randomly pop, I don't know, into people's bicycle baskets, or give to, you know, just pop onto someone's desk at work or something in that line, you know, the usual random acts of kindness type of thing. And a project that stood out to me, and it's very strange because I'm not really like a jellyfish or a quick pattern maker. I don't really make a lot of jellyfish, so why this specific pattern stood out to me, I'm not exactly sure. But I saw a reel months ago, actually. It's not even a recent reel, from Blue Rabbit Toys. Now, I've purchased patterns from her before. I really like her patterns. She's got some unique unique patterns on her Etsy store. And the one I found that really was so cute for me, and I think it's because in her reel, she also used it as random acts of kindness gifts. And it was this cute little jellyfish. Now this one I enjoyed making a lot. I did use a very thin yarn. I used Rainbow Cotton 8/4 with, again, fingering weight yarn, a yarn weight 1 with a 2.5mm hook. This here at the bottom is also type, I think it's Rainbow Cotton 8/4, but it was from 2 or 3 years ago. It was one of those Black Friday packs that I bought from Hobby that had the variegated yarns in it, so I did no color changes at all, which made the pattern even easier. I think it's brilliant how she does this bottom part. It's completely no sew, and as you guys know, I don't mind sewing in patterns. Sewing on parts does not put me off a pattern, but the fact that this was not, there was no sewing on it at all, I thought was perfect for random act of kindness gift. Now I have these little clips. I bought them in a big pack from Amazon ages ago, so I've got about 50 or 100 of them just lying in my drawer ready for whenever I need it. You know, I've got tons. I'm sure many of us have got tons of craft supplies just in case you might need them for some or other future project. I know we all do it, but in this case, I ended up needing it for this little project. So I put just a little keychain or a backpack clip, these little clips on it, and I absolutely love it. Now, of course, I did not stop only with one, because after I made 2 of them, the pattern was in my head. So the entire week, as I was watching, I was actually watching Netflix. I have been binge watching 2 shows this week. The one is actually an older Marvel series. It's called Moon Knight. It was very weird. I didn't actually understand the ending of it at all, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a very good sort of show to put on in the background, but that didn't last very long. Then I bounced back to an old favorite, which is Gilmore Girls. I've watched it many times, so it's nice to have background noise when you crochet. So I've been binge watching Moon Knight and Gilmore Girls, and through all of that, I've been crocheting little jellyfish. Now let me show you how I package them up. I just put them onto a little, it's just a little cardboard, like it's a little card that I bought in packs. No, a little, I don't know, card. And then I have these stickers. Now can you make out? I hope this makes you smile. So I've got a load of these little stickers. I just punched some holes in the top to clip the clip through so that my little jellyfish stays upright. I have these little self-seal baggies. So I made, in the end, you guys, I made 10, and I made them in all different colors. So I've actually got this little basket here, you can see. So there at the top, so you can see the different colors that I made them in. For the majority, I used this rainbow type of variegated. This is the look I like the most. I did have a blue. Now let me just see if I can find it. I have this sort of blue variegated, but I didn't like it quite as much as the rainbow. So I've got 2 little jellyfish that has got these blue tentacles, but the rest of them was in this rainbow color, which I absolutely loved. So I will pop a link to this pattern down below. It actually works up so quickly. Now I've got the loaf cat in my head and I've got the jellyfish in my head. 2 very random projects that I will be working on whenever I feel like crocheting, but when I don't want to crochet from a pattern. Alright you guys, that has been it for this week. As I say, not a ton of things that I can actually show you, but a few fun things that's coming up within November. So keep an eye out. Of course, I'll keep you guys posted. It's going to be a fun month, November. I can't believe we're already almost at the end of October. It's actually shocking how quickly this year is going on. And this is why I'm always preaching to you guys. Life is too short and it goes by too quickly to spend on things you do not absolutely love. So if you have a project that you are not feeling in love with, rip it back, pull it out. No one's going to blame you for frogging a project and doing something that sparks more joy. And this is what I will be preaching for the rest of the year. All right, you guys, as always, I've loved hanging out with you all. You all inspire me so much. And I cannot thank you enough for coming every week, chatting to me in the comments, sending me your emails, joining in on the cals, or the non-cals, which is my favorite type of cal at the moment. I love it. Thank you for being a part of this community and letting me be a part of this community. All right, friends, that's it for this Sunday. I hope you've had a really good weekend so far. I hope you're ready for the week ahead. And as always, until I see you in the next video, stay safe and stay crafty.